Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope and pray you will be fine. I'm your SST teacher from Dar-e-Arqam, Madinatul Hujjaj, Golra Road campus. Before starting our next lecture, let's recall the previous lecture which we had discussed. We discussed three continents. Africa. Africa is known as a black continent because of its hot weather. People are having dark complexions, that's why it is called black continent. Australia, the name of the continent is Australia, and one of its countries also named as Australia. So the continent and the country having the same name. Although it's a small continent, but economically it's quite developed, and it's the 12th largest economy in the world. And we have also discussed about its unique animals. Kangaroo, it's also its national animal, and wallaby, koala, and echidna. Over here it's also mentioned wombat. The picture is not present over here. I told you that I will inshallah you will see wombat. So here it is. Wombat is look like this. It's like a little bear. It's Australia's unique animal. We cannot see wombat in other continents. It's present in Australia. We had also discussed North America, that the North American continent is the third largest continent, and the name of the countries which are located in North America are Canada, United States, Greenland, Mexico, and Latin American regions. And 17% of the world's landmass is present in North America, and is home to about 8% of the people. Today we will read about South America. The South American continent is located in the southern hemisphere. The equator passes through the continent. Okay, students, underline these important points. The South American continent is located in southern hemisphere. The equator passes through the continent. Equator, as we have discussed before, that equator is an imaginary line that is actually used to separate the southern and northern hemisphere. South America is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean on the western border and the Atlantic Ocean on its eastern border. This continent is the fourth largest of the 7 continents. It is made up of 12 countries. Underline these points. Brazil is the largest country of the continent in terms of both area and population. South America has the longest range of peaks in the world. It is home to Amazon River, which has the largest volume of water in the world. Okay, students? It's the longest range of peaks in the world. Longest range of peaks. Many peaks are present in this region. And it is also the home to Amazon River, which has the largest volume of water in the world. The world's largest rainforest, Amazon rainforest, is also in this continent. Okay, students? Underline these important points. Make sure you have a sharp tip of pencil and a scale also for neat underlining. Okay, let's proceed with our next continent. This is the last continent, Antarctica. Antarctica is known as a frozen continent. Underline this point. Actually, it is covered with ice, so much snow and ice is present over there, and now it is permanently present. So this ice and all the snowy area became glaciers. This is glaciated area, that is glaciated area. So that's why that continent is referred to as frozen continent. It is the fifth largest continent in terms of size. It has few native plants or animals. This continent is covered with sheets of ice that can be more than a mile thick and forms permanent glaciers, as I have told you before. Antarctica has one of the windiest and coldest climate of the world's continents. Temperature can reach 87 degrees Celsius in some regions of the continent. Let me show you over here how is Antarctica look like. In many places it is like that. Water is also present and ice is also present as a glacier. Strong, big mountainous shape glaciers. Look at this, how Antarctica is look like. The main animals that are present on Antarctica are penguins and polar bears. Many other animals which we have discussed in previous chapters in the polar regions. So there are many animals, but main animals that are present on Antarctica are penguins and polar bears. As I have told you before, this is a globe which I was discussing with you that I will show you. It's a plastic model of our planet Earth. So let's take a look of continents which we read in this chapter on this globe. Okay, let's start with, here it is, North America. As we have discussed, Canada and United States. Over here you can see Mexico also. These are present in this region, North America. Okay, it is also surrounded by North Atlantic Ocean, and over here Pacific Ocean, Canada. Let's see. This is the largest continent, Asia. Over here you can see in Asia there is China, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, India, Pakistan, Iran. As we have discussed, the greatest oil nations, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, these are also present over here. Okay, let's talk about Europe. Where is Europe? Here it is, Europe. Over here, you can also see the Eurasian countries, Turkey and Russia. Over here, you can see Turkey. These are Eurasian countries because they are located in Europe and Asia as well. So, they are referred to as Eurasian countries. Okay, take a look over here. It's Africa. Libya, Algeria, Mali, and Sudan. Many countries are present in this region. This is South America. As we have discussed over here, that Brazil is the largest country of the continent. That Brazil is the biggest country of this continent, South America. Now the last one, here it is, Australia. This is continent also, and this is country also. The country name and the continent name is the same. And Sydney is its city. So it is not mentioned over here. Mainly continents and countries are present on the globe. Over here you can see Indian Ocean. Over here it's Indonesia, Oceania, South Pacific Ocean, North Pacific Ocean, and many other things you can see. So it's a globe, plastic model of Earth. It's quite informative. Over here you can see Russia. It's here, Russia. Russia is also a big state. It is present in Europe and Asia as well. North Atlantic Ocean. Now student, what you have to do, you have to underline the important points and mention these important points in your rough notebooks, loose sheets, registers, whatever you have. And the next task is open your page number 23, and you have to do match the column A with column B. You have to do this matching on the book with the with a pencil and scale, and you have to do it neatly. Okay. Highest peak in the world, biggest political union in the world: Africa, Australia, South America, and Antarctica. These are the options given in column A. In column B, black continent, island continent, European Union, frozen continent, Mount Everest, and Amazon River. And you have to match these columns with options with present in column A and in column B. And you should also do tick the correct statements and cross the false ones, and label the map with the names of continents, and fill in the blanks with the correct option. Okay, so what is your task? Page number 23, 24, and 25 on your reader. Submit your homework as soon as possible. I'm waiting for your task. Thank you.